Coach Holt, getting ready for another season. How's your team shaping up as we go into week number 1?
Well, feel good about what we did in the off season. Feel good about our preparation, what we did in the off season in the weight room, summer conditioning, and had that first scrimmage last week. And as always, you got things you got to clean up. But for the most part, feel good about our kids' intensity and the way we played. Defensively, flying around, attacking the football. Offensively, was able to sustain some drives and get some momentum in certain areas, and just excited that football's back in Bryson City.
Looks like some good veterans are back. Winchester, Collins, maybe get a few touches. How are some of the how's your team, though, individuals looking?
So, we got 8 returning on offense, 8 on defense, and so we feel like the game experience that they got last year is going to help us a little bit more this year. No substitute for game experience. And so you got, our quarterback's back, backfield's back, up front we got some kids that are back. Nolan Fisher, the lone senior up front, and looking for him to be a leader up front for us. Insay Ufert, playing left tackle, great
big guy,
great ability, very athletic, very strong, moves well. So going to lean on them up front just because they are 2 veterans up there that have played in a lot of games for us. And so excited to see us offensively, being able to establish a good run game. I've always felt good that if you wanted to be a real good championship football team, you had to be able to run the football. And so we'll lean on those big boys up front. Got some good size. Drew Skaggs, he's a sophomore, but he's about 6'5", 245, 250, so he's a big old youngin'. And defensively, we return a lot of good kids. Skill-wise, we're blessed to have some skilled kids coming back and moving up from that JV squad last year that want to share the conference championship. And so just looking forward to add those mix of kids with those big kids up front.
Charlotte Country Day is first one. Not a lot of knowledge about how they run, but what do you know and how do you feel about them coming to Bryson City Friday?
Yeah, the mystery of never playing them before, not having a whole lot of information on them other than a scrimmage tape. And so you watch them and you see, they got some athletes, they got some kids that are big. One thing, we looked at their roster, very long, tall team, so that kind of plays into how we, attack them on offense, and so, talking to their coach, I feel like they're coached well, and they've got a good scheme. I watched them scrimmage Hammond, South Carolina, which is a good football team, and they were able to do some things that give Hammond some trouble. So just looking forward to getting to work this week and finally getting to go, get ready to play somebody else. That's always fun for our kids, so I'm excited about getting a week's worth of preparation in and trying to get ready for Friday Night Lights.
Well, good luck on Friday, and go Maroon Devils.
Go Maroon Devils.